Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to the channel. I really don't even know how to start this intro. Some of you that follow might have questions. Why haven't I been urban hunting? Where were the muskie fishing videos this year? To explain all that, I got in a self-inflicted motorcycle accident. But I'm blessed. I'm alive. I'm here. And my thumb finally is fully healed. Just got told by the doctors that I can try to draw my bow back now, and we're not even close. I can barely even try because my thumb just still, it hurts bad. But with all that said, that's where I've been at. That's why you guys haven't been seeing the videos. But my brother-in-law's brother, a friend of mine, Tanner Ragsdale, he has been trying to film his hunts. I think this is the third year now. But he finally got it done, and I'm super blessed to be able to edit this video and be able to post it on my channel. I would definitely say he is for sure an Ethical Pursuit Outdoors team member, if that's what you want to call it. So, I mean, we're just hunters that love hunting. It is our passion, and we like to, share it for many reasons. With all that said, on a side note, I'm not able to draw my bow, like I said. And of course, I went out opening day of early muzzleloader to get into this area where, in the middle of nowhere, Caleb Griner style, was trying to film this deer that I filmed 3 evenings in a row from 700 yards away. He looked big. I just needed to know exactly what it was. So I got in there Saturday evening. He came out 35 yards, a booner in full velvet. With, not being able to shoot my bow, with all that happened, ended up getting permission for the property, and I got my early season muzzleloader tag, but I've not seen that deer since. So I'm actively hunting that deer until Sunday, obviously, with the early muzzleloader. But I'm going to kick it over to Tanner. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope all of you have a very blessed deer season.
Well, it's October 11th, my first set of the year. I'm at this farm that we've had for a while now. I got, one deer for sure that I want to see. The deer that I really want is at a different farm, but I'm scared to scare him away, so I'll wait till that one's just right. But did some different stuff food plot here wise this year. Just changing stuff around, trying to make things work a little better for us. So the buck that I really want, that's here, I saw him last year, and he was only a half rag. This year, he matched his other side. He looks pretty good on camera, so hopefully we see him, get a better look at him in person. But we'll probably just sit here and see a couple does. It's usually what happens. Stay tuned, boys. shot there. It felt good. It looked alright. He acted weird. I don't know. I guess I'll get to look at the footage and see what happened. Well, this next morning, we figured we'd give him all night just to be on the cautious side. Didn't really like how it looked. So, we're gonna see if we can find him here shortly. Well, we didn't find no blood. Little hound dog over there found him. Tucked in the cedars over here. We'll drag him out of there and take a picture of him for you. Well, he didn't bleed much. The old beast broadhead didn't do as good as I thought it would, but he died. Got a little further back than I wanted, but worked out in the end. When in doubt, wait it out. So, since I'm new to this, I forgot to plug my mic in on my camera after I shot the deer and we recovered it. So, went down to our farms in southern Iowa. We had a couple deer there. We thought the one that I had shot had left because we haven't gotten any pictures, videos, nothing since he shed his velvet. So I thought he was nowhere to be seen. I was going in to try and see a different deer. Well, this deer shows up, and we had decided that he was mature and we wanted to shoot him, so, well, at least try to shoot him. So I let him eat in the food plot for a while, play on the scrape tree a little bit, and he spooked once, but then he came back. When he came back and he was occupied with the scrape tree, I drew back, and as I was drawing back and getting ready, I didn't notice that he had shifted his back end, so the shot ended up being a little bit quartering to instead of broadside, like I had originally thought it was going to be. So originally I thought I smoked him. Then he ran about 20-30 yards and stopped. And I started to get worried. So watched him till he went off into the trees, and then waited a little while, went down, got my arrow. It was dark blood, and that usually means liver. So go back, look at the footage, and between me, my dad, and my brother, we decided we'd wait till morning. So we go back in the morning and go start looking for blood where he had stood for a little bit, and there was no blood. So we just started going to where we would assume he would go to, and my dad found him. He was tucked in some cedars pretty tight, and it's actually a good thing we waited, because when I gutted him, his guts were still steaming. So if we would have went in that night, probably would have bumped him and probably wouldn't have found him. So that's a good learning lesson to, if you're not sure, wait it out. We risked the meat going bad because it was a little warm, but I'd rather find the deer. So
thanks to them for driving 3 hours to southern Iowa to come help me find him after they had already driven 10 hours earlier that day. So that was a long day for them, and night. So that's what happened.